Hello, today I welcome you to my old watches, and in this video I'm going to show you pretty much everything about this Cadisen C9067. Let's see what it's all about. So if you have been following me on Instagram, you've probably seen a little teaser I uploaded of this watch. If you haven't, you know what to do. You should probably follow me. It was given by someone very special to me on my birthday not so long ago. I've mentioned this watch in my 11/11 AliExpress sale, and when I got it I was very surprised. It is actually a very lovely piece. So today we are going to see the good, bad and the ugly about this one. Let's go. First, let's take a look at the package. You get just a standard cardboard box with Cadisen written on it. Inside there's this very shiny bracelet. Not for my personal taste, but hey, it's a nice touch. Then an instructions manual for 3 different watches, but it is actually very well written, which is quite a rarity on these Chinese watches. Also a little polishing cloth and the watch itself. One thing I have to do before we start reviewing this. Now that we've done that, let's start off with a bracelet, which is very well executed. Simple stainless steel mesh bracelet, no scratches or dents, nicely polished, quite thick, which I like. Has a Cadisen written on the clasp and it is very easy to adjust. The case back is as simple as it gets. Stainless steel back, Cadisen, model number and the water resistance statement. Now speaking in terms of materials, you get a mineral crystal and, as I said, a stainless steel bracelet and back cover, although the case itself is not stainless steel but rather coated alloy. The finish of it is nice, all polished, quite shiny, and I can't see any signs of quality control issues here. Now let's get these specifications out of the way. 42mm in diameter, 22mm lug width, about 11mm thick and weighs 107 grams. So let's talk about the overall design and functions. I was given this green bezel and white dial variant, but there's this blue bezel and white dial and all black variation. In my opinion, the green bezel is the most interesting looking one, gives the watch a little pop. I mentioned in my AliExpress video that on the side, the green bezel one appears to have a creamy color dial rather than white like on the blue bezel, but as you can clearly see now, the dial is completely white. There are no printing mistakes on the dial, clean and simple, raised silver indices as well as the chrono, hour and minute hands, and the seconds hand is red, matches very nice with that green bezel. One thing to say about the hour and seconds hand is that the filling is not completely white. The lume appears in even a slight shadow. Because of that fluorescent dye on them, it looks slightly green, but that is barely noticeable, and the lume doesn't stay that long, but that is acceptable. The coin edge bezel is aluminum and does not turn. And I think that it is actually good that the bezel doesn't move, because one, it probably would be pretty poor quality for this price point, and second, there's no purpose for it. I really don't like when watches have a rotating bezel as a decoration just to be there. Also, we get a nice signed crown. I believe it houses a basic Miyota quartz movement inside, and the important thing, how does it perform? All of the functions work fantastically. The chronograph function works great. Seconds hand at 6 o'clock and at 9 o'clock is the minute hand. They get back in the right place. Top button to start it. Top once again to stop it, and the bottom one resets it. You can even split the time by starting with the top button and split with the bottom one. Press bottom once again to continue counting. The small subdial at 3 is a 24-hour indicator, also works fine. One pull to set the day, pull once more, and now you can set the time. That is that with the design and functions. Now let's talk about the negatives that I've found of this watch, and I've only found one, and that is the misalignment of the bezel. But again, for this price point, I think it is acceptable, but if you have OCD, don't get this watch. So that is pretty much it about this watch. Personally, I really like the design, goes very well with almost everything. I even pull it off with a suit. I'm very pleased with how it performs and looks on my 7-inch wrist, and even though it is 42mm in diameter, it definitely looks smaller and way more subtle. If I missed anything or got something wrong, feel free to comment down below. And if you like my videos, please leave a like and also subscribe to the channel. And also hit that little bell so you'll get notified when I upload a new video. And now thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.